Well, and welcome into the SorareAndrews show. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Joined as always by Andy Black. Talk about the best holiday of the year. Wait. Andy, what's the best holiday of the year?
It's coming. Is it Halloween? Is it Halloween? No, it's not. It's Thanksgiving. The best holiday.
Andy, I have never agreed with you more on anything in life.
I thought you were going to disagree.
Thanksgiving is the best holiday. And
why do we love it?
What's that?
Why do we love it?
Because I don't want to portray this on you, but the reason it's the best is that deep down at its core, it's a celebration of gluttony. And I just love that. I love just, I'll eat that. I'll drink that. Yeah. And it's just a whole day of it. And it's just accepted by everyone who's participating that that's what you do. And there's no expectations of anything beyond that.
Yeah. Day of Gluttony is great. I think what's better too is it's like gluttony of things that you don't normally gluttonize on.
Ooh, okay.
Like that word. Yeah, it's a real word, trust me. But like, how often do I eat cranberry sauce? Which I won't eat the cranberry sauce, no. But like all the casseroles, turkey, when do we roast a turkey ever? Never. Or deep fry a turkey, but we're doing it on Thanksgiving. All the pies, lots of pie, any kind of pie that you could ever imagine, we've got it. Man, I'm excited. We're almost to that month.
One of my favorite moments of every Thanksgiving is like when dessert comes and inevitably my wife's like, hey, do you want like this or this or this or this? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, no, which one? I'm like, no. There's no witch on Halloween. Oh, no, Thanksgiving. Plenty of witches on Halloween.
Yeah, and make it a la mode too. Yeah.
Let's go. Well, now that we've established that, thank you to everybody for coming in. Carlos, Anyan, and Nicola on the podium. Congratulations to you three. AI doesn't even know what year we have, which is a good one. Anyway, Mikey Baston, what's up? Flushing Meadows in the reflection of the sunglasses. Mike, I'm going to show you the full picture of where I took that from, if I can remember where let's see. I'll keep this going here. Let's see. Bazzer had a comment about AI. I guess we should talk about that at some point. Sora Burrow, what's up? If I remember correctly, it's Paul Simon. What did Ryan? Oh, who is Al? You can call me Al Paul Simon. I get it now. I get it. Philly Dilly, what's up? Yeah, but can AI cook halloumi? Good point. Rui, thanks for coming in. Halloween is utter woke nonsense. Excuse me.
Come on,
Andy, where are you on the wokeness of Halloween?
I'm a Halloween guy, but well, not even, but like I think it's a fun holiday. It's good for kids. I like watching scary movies. Like tomorrow, I think I've got kids that are just aging out of trick-or-treating. So we're gonna like order pizza or Chinese. We're gonna stay in the house and we're gonna watch scary movies. And then when people come to our door, we're gonna shoo them away with candy.
I was convinced that my son was too old, and he followed that thought up by asking me to buy him a $36 chicken costume.
Okay. There's an age there where you just like you're like too old for it, but you still have that like child in you. So you can still go and do something ridiculous like a giant chicken costume for sure.
So it's like he and a group of his friends are all chickens.
Okay.
And I was like, all right.
That's fun.
Yeah, I guess. It's not so much that they think they're too old for trick-or-treating, but they're just like, but we still want all the candy. And I was like, fair play. Sure.
I found my wife got our dog a Pennywise the Clown costume.
Wow.
She was wearing it yesterday when I got home from work.
The dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my wife. Yeah.
Oh, good God. Let's see. Sean Kennedy. Mike said we only love it because only you get it in the United States. You know what's funny, Mike? Is that there is an actual international law that you are not allowed to have any sort of Thanksgiving celebration or else something happens.
JPS was a phenomenal question.
Question for the random question experts. I live as far as possible from the sea in this country, but am surrounded by seagulls. At what point do they become gulls?
So where's JPS from?
JPS is somewhere in England. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, context matters a lot here because like if you're in the States and you live in like Kansas, I'm not even gonna like get into like the mathematical calculations. I'm just gonna say they're goals.
Okay.
But in the UK, they could still all be seagulls because you live on an island. You know, you live on an island. You can have seagulls everywhere.
What was the last thing you said?
They live on an island. They can have seagulls everywhere. I don't care how far in the center you are. You're on an island.
Okay. That's fair. I've never thought of that, but yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Alex said it just sounds like a warm up to Christmas with added football. That's Thanksgiving, not seagulls. I disagree because Christmas has so much more going on that like you can't fully focus on the glutton.
Laird, it's about giving, not gluttony. Christmas,
right?
Yeah,
right. Not the holiday that literally says giving in it.
Wow, you just broke my brain.
This Halloween, I'm dressing up as Black's drawing of Quinny. Can't imagine anything scarier. Yeah, there you go. So I was trying to go back. Seagulls are bigger than non-seagulls. What's a non-seagull? Just any other bird? Anyway.
Don't waste your time on Mike.
Mike, since you were wondering, here's the full picture that I took for myself in the thumbnail. It is from, I'm in Florida at like in the Everglades, where I went on a SorareData trip. These are all now former SorareData employees looking for crocodiles, alligators, gators.
I thought you were going to say looking for their next venture. I don't know.
Oh, that. What a dick.
That's terrible.
No, one of them works for Sorare now. We did see. I'm trying to. I actually don't think I have a picture of an actual. Oh, here's one. Hold on. Whoa. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom without like. Anyway, here's a crocodile or an alligator right there.
What's the difference?
I have no idea. I do know, or I know the way that you can tell the difference is that alligators have two teeth that come out. And what do you mean no?
It has to do with like salt water or something.
And it might, but but the way that you tell the difference is that the alligators have teeth that come out and crocodiles don't. And I only know that because it looks like an A and it's alligator.
Yeah, I think we need to bring on the gator expert to solve this.
Gator guy was not there.
We can't have two guys like us talking about the difference between, gators
saltwater
and crocodiles.
And the shape of the jaw includes the teeth that. This is such an old Sorare joke.
Yeah, what did he have crypto on his laptop and he threw it in the ocean or something? I don't remember the whole thing.
It was all the logins on Sorare too. Like all of his stuff to get into Sorare, I think, was also on there.
Yeah, but he clearly got back into his account, right?
Well, yeah. You two knowing the difference between gators and crocs is exactly what makes this great content. I mean, we were talking about crocodiles. If you want crocs, you got to get PSU fans too, who was the one original.
He claims he started the trend of wearing Crocs. Oh, I love this story.
He's like, The first person on Earth to wear Crocs was Sean.
Didn't he provide
like he hasn't taken them off since?
Didn't he provide like a picture from like, early 2000s or something of him in Crocs? And he's like, I started the trend.
Oh my God. Have you heard the story of how like Crocs were invented?
Didn't it have something to do with the movie Idiocracy?
Yes, it did. Yes,
yeah.
It did. But it was basically like designing shoes that for people in the future that nobody would ever actually wear. And all of a sudden, Sean saw them and Ryan knows. Ryan's in on that. Fun fact, though, Sean actually wore them probably before Idiocracy.
Right.
Yeah. The person who figured it out for Idiocracy saw Sean once and they were like, oh, they are the shoes we need. Andy, you wanted to talk about AI today.
Yeah. It was mostly because we were talking about, like, in a Discord chat, we were talking about AI and like all these helper bots that are coming out. And, I don't know.
Good stuff. Thanks for that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
You did not use ChatGPT though for your lineups yesterday, did you?
I was using Claude. Yes, I was using Claude.
I thought Claude was like, a little, computer bro, and
yeah, I thought he was a little more sophisticated, and he might be able to do a little bit better job with my lineups.
Okay.
He set a lineup with no goalkeeper. That was a prompt issue, I think.
But also the Sorare we all want to play.
Yeah. Do you think that they should just embed AI, like a ChatGPT helper, into the lineup builder?
I think they should figure out if they're actually using AI for their customer service first, and then maybe we work on the lineup builder.
Okay. Fair.
ZM Star is a Copilot guy. Have you used Copilot at all?
Yeah, it's a big thing that they push at work because you already have like the Office 365.
Because you're a Microsoft guy.
Yeah.
Claude knows about specialist comps. Does Claude know that they don't exist anymore?
Yeah, that seems to be a big issue with like AI, is they don't, like, they get like information from like Sorare.com or like a blog or something from at some point in time, and then they take that as like, the word of God, and then they make decisions based on that. So you have to heavily prompt them.
Have you considered creating your own GPT for Sorare?
No, but that's a fun thought. The one thing that when I was playing yesterday, and I only played around for like 30 minutes, but the one thing that like I thought about, and I wish that I could have come up with a way of doing it, is there a way to pull like a CSV or like a Excel document of my gallery from anywhere now? I guess if someone has like API access, they can do that, but
yeah. I don't know. However,
like the Sorare inside, or
I don't think you need to do that. I think you could just take screenshots, to be honest, of all your cards.
You can, but man, that sucks. Like if you could just export a CSV and then put it in there, then you're done.
Yeah, I actually think it would be faster to take screenshots.
No. Well, unless the tool exists. If
right.
You can just go to Sorare Inside and export gallery to CSV, then
This is a good question. What took you longer, creating the prompt or drawing Quinny?
I would say they were about the same amount of time. Yeah.
Ryan said that's a lot of screenshots. I mean, I think if you just, if you vaulted all the cards or sealed all the cards that you never want to play, like let me see here. For my limited cards, I only have 10 pages worth of, like, that's 10 screenshots.
My Sorare Inside subscription expired, so I need to renew it so I can check and see if I can do the thing. Yeah, I'm going to do that now, though. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I have it. Like gallery, I don't think that there is an export.
What's request sync? Oh, that's probably telling it to.
What's
last
funny
sync
is that
3 months ago.
I did it this morning. I don't know why it says 3 months ago. Let's see. Who's a player I recently bought? Marcus Schubert. Yeah, he's not in. I don't know why it's not working. Can you not ask the AI to export it if you send it the gallery link? Do you have to be logged in, like with the AI, with the GPT?
It'll need like the API key or something to.
Right.
I would think.
Can't believe you missed my top tier joke earlier. Hatling, I'm like scrolling back. I don't see any comment. Botman in every lineup. That was the joke. While we're here, Andy, spin the wheel.
Why do we get to do this?
I have been buying cards. My market credit heater continues. Oh, one spin away from a golden. Anyway,
I got some of the juice, the Halloween juice.
I'm sorry?
I got some of the Halloween juice. Yeah, the potions. I got some potions. I got like 4 potions. What can I do with 4 potions?
4 nothing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Maybe. I don't know. I crafted earlier today and used the potions. Let me see how many you have to use. Is it 2 per? I don't know. Let's find out.
Good God. Do you have some essence there?
Yeah, I do. All right. Standard reveal. So if I use the cursed potion, you need 5.
Okay.
It's so small. Would you like to pick a number for me between 1 and 10?
Yeah, real quick. Rico said he got a cursed jersey. Did you also get a bald head and a giant chain to wear around your neck? Just curious. Go with the first one on there.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Like this one right here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What a psycho.
Boss.
What did we miss out on? Barcola.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's the best card I've ever missed out on right there.
My bad.
I would have never picked 5. But that's well. Oh, I could have used that Sadibi. Oh no, I have a Sadibi. Never mind. Beiskoff would have been fun. Do we want to keep a Bas Langenbeek?
Yeah, I mean he's 1 injury away from being a starting goalkeeper.
Is he actually a backup?
Yeah, he is.
Looks like he's very rarely in the squad, Andy.
But he could get the job. You don't know.
I mean, this says 0%. It's not even like a 2%.
Well, you can return it, but you'll regret it later for sure.
If Warlison leaves, he'll be the second goalkeeper.
And then we're just 1 more away.
I sent it back. Somebody remind me the day where I'm like, man, I wish I had that Langdon Bick card. He's 2 injuries away from making the bench.
2 injuries away from being starter.
Great.
In season U23 goalkeeper.
I feel like you can keep the bad Halloween cards. Well, I didn't. Sorry, guys. How much do you think his last card sold for?
$1.
I actually don't even. Oh, here he is.
Whatever the minimum amount is, 68 cents. I don't know.
So the last one on the secondary market, because mine would be secondary market, sold for 39 cents.
Yeah, but you can't really go off the secondary market because, people are not able to use their market credits. So you got to really look at the auction market for Boss.
Because I'm auctioning it?
Well, I mean, we're talking about like what it's worth, you know. So,
are we?
Look, somebody just instant bought one 4 hours ago.
I know. What do we? They've got to have a collection. In fact, let's examine this because that's the only this non-metal. Here we go. So I think if we click on the card, we can see this collection. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, he's working on a little collection here.
Oh, he's got 4 cards.
He's got Flavio. No, he's got 7, 6, and already on 3%. Oh, Ryan said he just bought 2 spins. That's all. It's a good point too. Anyway, do you have any? How much does AI value Bass Limited in season? Oh, that's a good point too.
Yeah. Back to AI. Does anyone know a way to easily pull gallery data into a CSV?
Mike Baston sent me a site yesterday that I've never used before, called Sorare Score. I'll be honest, I haven't used it yet.
I was thinking maybe Sobase. Remember Sobase?
Yeah, I don't think they have individual. And how do you feel about this? I wouldn't click a Mike Baston link.
Yeah, it's like, you know, an old guy with a computer. Who knows what he like. Honestly, Mike is probably right now, as we speak, falling for like one of those elder scams. Mike. Like he's got a girlfriend in in the Philippines or something.
Poor Mike.
Mike.
And it says we should just go, and then where was that? Hold on. He's like, use the.
I don't know how to
do they call it? Playground. I don't know. Have you ever tried to use the Sorare API?
I played around with it.
I was gonna say, are you capable of like playing around with it?
Not really. No, not really. Yeah, not my wheelhouse.
Same. So let's say AI had all of your data, your like gallery data. What do you think? Like, how do you think it would actually help?
So you would definitely need to prompt it with like rules of the game. Maybe even give it links to like make sure that it's using the correct scoring matrix. It would need to know about in season, and it would need to know where your priorities were, and likely your priorities are in season lineups.
Okay.
So you would definitely have to let it know what your priorities are.
So let's assume it knows all of that. Like, what do you think in I don't know how to like. This sounds, it's like such a boomer question, but like, what in the AI makes you think it could figure out effective lineups for you?
Well, it could look at like projections somewhere, whether it's RotoWire or doesn't RotoWire have projections? I don't know.
They're not free though, and they don't have the J League.
Yeah. Well, nobody plays the J League.
Well, they don't have Bass Langen Donk or whatever the hell that guy's name is. They don't have Jupiler stuff. You know that. Yeah, that's how we know each other.
I want them looking at matchup data. I want them looking at everything and just doing it for me and making good decisions.
Do you think it would? I'm actually really curious now. Like if we did this and we asked it to basically show us what they found that made them make that decision, would make us think, like make us start to look at things we didn't know that we don't already do.
That is one really interesting thing that Claude does as it provides answers. It provides, basically you can click in on each thought and it will show its justification for that.
Yeah.
It'll provide like source data for like Like it might say, "Oh, this player is injured." It will provide the source where it pulled that. Now, I was finding it was pulling in bad data. Like I have a player that it said was injured, and it showed the link to where the player was injured. Well, he was out 2 weeks ago, but he came back last week.
Yeah, I think the real time data is just not really there, or at least like they're getting much better at recent data, but they're still mostly fed older stuff. I always wondered if Gemini was better for that because it's like, because Google search, like if we're using Google to search for articles, which I don't, but like you could, maybe Grok is the answer because that has like the most up-to-date stuff.
I think realistically, it would help to leverage something like a subscription to Sorare Inside, where you have lineup information, and then to use betting odds or something. Let it take those two things and make your lineups based on betting odds and like actual percentages of players to start.
Do you think if I just fed it like all of my Bundesliga cards, would I even need to tell it like the scoring matrix? Shouldn't it know if I said it's for Sorare?
Yeah, but it might use like a older model of the scoring matrix. Like I would try to make it clear, and I would like give it the URL. But yeah, you might be right. It might be able to just look at an L15 as well. It might just do that.
I'm going to try to just do it by screenshots and see.
I think for like binary decisions, like I can't decide which player to play. Like if you give it binary decisions, I think it will make reasonable decisions in those situations.
Did you have
a lot of? Go ahead.
Do you have a Claude membership, or can I upload screenshots for free?
You can do it for free. Yeah.
Let's go.
You might need the desktop app, but
make me the best fantasy lineup using one goalkeeper, one.
And I would say for this upcoming match week,
someone needs to buy the projection score algorithm from Maxime and let AI work off that. All right, we've got Nubel, Brandt, who's not a defender, Martel, who is, and then Seawald. Why would it give me Brandt defender, who's clearly a midfielder?
Maybe it misread your screenshot. Just say
wait, listed as mid, but can also play defensive midfield role.
Oh, nice. Correct it and see what it changes to. Scroll up real quick. The lineup balances recent form. Cards bought or crafted recently tend to be in good form.
You must not know what Sorare is.
Yeah, come on now.
So players from established clubs should have good opportunities to score points. All right, next one. Nubel Bade playing for the reigning Bundesliga champions, which he is not. Didn't Bayer Leverkusen win 2 seasons ago?
Oh man, I don't remember. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, because didn't Harry Kane finally win something last year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was 2 seasons ago. Anyway, Martel, consistent performer with a 23 bonus.
It likes your bonus.
You 23?
No, I was thinking
what he means?
23% lineup bonus. Do you have like How would you even get that? I don't know.
Yeah, he's 23 years old. I think that's the bonus.
It sounds like it's trying to like take too much information off the card, and
he's not even U23 eligible.
Yeah.
Kramerich, I like that call. Stiller. Despite being bought 23 days ago, his rating is significantly better than his alternatives.
Did you buy him 23 days ago?
That sounds about right.
Why? I like how it's despite buying him 23 days ago, his rating is still great.
Yeah, bought 20. No. It's not despite. It's because. Oh no, it is despite. Sorry. This isn't working. What's going on here?
I think you should run that lineup and see what happens.
I don't want to do that. The irony is that Bade here is playing not only not playing for the reigning Bundesliga champions, but he's playing the reigning Bundesliga champions. Hey, I'm not sold.
Yeah. Neither am I.
So we're not there yet. I did have an idea for Sorare Inside that it's funny being on the other side now of not working for the company that like people use. And so when everyone's like, it would be a great idea for Sorare Data to have, and I'd be like, your idea is terrible. And now I'm doing it.
What are you trying to say?
What's that?
I used to always do that. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, nothing. Great ideas. What I would love is to be able to take a screenshot of my craft and just upload that to Sorare Inside instead of having to like click 20 boxes to figure out which card I should select on the craft simulator. So like if you're I have it here. So like you have to pick at like 20 different boxes. Let me just upload the screenshot and have it do it for me.
Yeah, but it goes pretty fast.
What's that?
You have plenty of time and it goes like you can fill that out pretty quick.
That's not the point, Andy. I just don't want to do it at all. I like how angry you're getting at the AI like it really knows anything. It knows everything.
Have you seen the new Neo bot that they're trying to sell? Do you think that would do a better job doing your lineups, like trying to do your keyboard and use your mouse and everything? Like you just set them in front of the computer and you go, do my Sorare lineups. Here's the thing. It would do a better job because the first like iterations of them are actually people with VR headsets on doing the tasks.
Ooh.
And they say that the robot is going to learn from the actions of the people that are doing the VR stuff, and eventually it'll be able to do the tasks on its own. So like, I don't know, loading your dishwasher or sitting at your computer doing your Sorare lineups. Mm-hmm. As more people do those tasks, it will learn to do those tasks.
Yeah.
Like it does not need me though to teach it how to fold laundry. I'll have it like it'll be folding it all wrong.
Do you think that that's the right way to learn though? Like humans are
humans are what?
Do we want it to learn from humans whose job it is to wear VR headsets and make Sorare lineups?
I just imagine like a third world country. There's all these people and like a call center with VR headsets on doing tasks of Americans. You know, like they're loading all of our dishwashers in this like call center. And yeah, I don't know.
How hard is it for AI to unlearn? I'm trying to pull up some images here that I had used for the screenshot because it was like a perfect example of AI, and now I can't. It's not loading for some reason. Anyway, Sean would break the Neobot programming by calling it a moron all day. Okay, here. Why do they keep going away? So, where do I have this? So I prompted, in case anybody was curious, the thumbnail for this stream, it was fake. It was made by AI. The background, this is not real. These are not real robots. It was just AI. Just to be clear. So when I made this image, actually, let me pull it back up. The prompt was something like, or actually, I have the prompt right here. Hold on. Create an image of dozens of robots sitting down at computers as if they're coding, because I wanted to look like they were like working on something, and that's what it came up with. And I was like, that doesn't have enough like soccer in it. So I said, make the robot heads look like soccer balls, which I thought was a reasonable request. And this is the image I got.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't just do the heads; it did the whole body.
Right. But also, it just made the heads soccer balls. The request was make the robot heads look like, well, I guess maybe I didn't specify enough. Make it so they still have eyes, nose, and a mouth, because that's what's on a face.
Okay. It's funny to watch how other people prompt AI. Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
I was so close to putting this on the thumbnail, and I was just like, this scares me.
There's so many of them too in the background. Although if you go far enough back, then it's just soccer balls.
It's just soccer balls, yeah.
3 rows deep.
But I noticed this one back here's eyes are like closer to the, like it. I can't zoom in. Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, it's like his eyebrows are raised.
Yeah, it's yeah. This one's eyes are, whoa. Now I lost it. Now my computer's like, hey, stop making fun of me. Anyway. That's what I imagine the Discord is.
Pull the picture back up. Rico said that the screens are on the back of the monitors.
So that is true. Yes. Shoot.
It's okay. I mean, I thought I had seen that.
I noticed that, and I was like, I wonder if anybody else will notice that. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Hold on. Of course, I tried to drag it in and dragged it back into a. So, like, if you notice here, like, there's stuff on the back.
It's a double-sided monitor.
Right. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Why does the one in the bottom left corner look like Harry? Hold on. Is that for the other one? Now I have to go pull it back up.
Poor Harry.
What's funny is that's I was almost a little offended at what you said a minute ago. Like, it's funny to see other people's prompts. Yeah. Because I was like, that is one of the dumber prompts I've ever done. And
yeah, but like, I know how my prompts probably look. It's like, why did he tell it to do it that way? You know?
Oh, I like this. It's so smart. It doesn't even need to see the screen. And then would they even need monitors? True. Sorry, I'm trying to load the ChatGPT one back, because he said, why does the bottom one look like Harry? And I didn't notice it.
What other third-party tools exist besides Sobase and Sobase really isn't even a tool, and it's got like ridiculous ads on the site now too.
There's the Sorare Score one that I haven't used. There's that.
It's called Sorare Score.
I think that's what Mike said. Yeah.
Oh God, you gotta trust Mike. SorareScore.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll connect with Sorare.
What could go wrong?
My exchangeables. What's an exchangeable?
Your cards? Maybe. I don't know. Exchange them. Find out. Come on, man. Load this picture.
Oh, JPS said it sucks.
Why does it suck? Hold on. So someone thinks this looks like Harry? I don't see it.
No, don't see it at all. That's an insult to Harry.
Yeah, Sorare probabilities is spreadsheet. There's that website. Oh, that might be able to get all your cards into like an Excel sheet, since that's all it is. It's a spreadsheet.
I'll look at that.
That might work. What was the last thing you prompted? Like, what was your last prompt where you sent it and you were just like, I can't believe I just asked AI to do that?
Oh, I don't know.
Other than please turn these robots into soccer ball.
Let me look on Gemini because they do a good job at keeping your history. Budget AV classroom setup for audio visual technology and stuff.
ZM Star says, I want you to keep prompting that picture. Where can we take that thing? Yorkie Will, you came in at a very awkward time. That was a classic, like somebody walks in and we're all like caught with something like,
I like Ryan's Would You Rather there.
Would you rather give somebody access to your ChatGPT prompts or your camera reel? That's such an easy answer, and it's absolutely the camera reel. That looks like Harry trades if Harry trades unspeakable things. I don't see it, but... I use Gemini Live when I have a problem I can't figure it out. Do you mostly use Claude or you use Gemini?
I use both of those things, and I don't have a reason for when I'm using one or the other. I kind of like Claude because it has a desktop app, so it's like I can always just like leave it up. But like if I'm on my phone or something, which I'm sure Claude has like an app too, but I don't have it. I just pull up Gemini because it's a Google phone. It's got Gemini built into it.
I was actually quite pissed about they added like a Gemini link on the search bar, and I always hit it accidentally. Like I just want a simple search, and then it's like Gemini's here. I'm like, I don't want fucking Gemini right now. All right. Let me just find out how long it takes for a big potato to cook at 350. I'm sure actually it's a perfect Gemini question. Yeah. Never mind. No ChatGPT?
Not really. Not for any reason, but just don't.
Just don't. Yeah, fair enough.
I think some of the tools at work might have it. Like there might be some. I don't know, some stuff built in with ChatGPT, so I probably use it and I don't know it.
Right. Fair enough. ZM Star, where did you want this to go from here? JPS said, today I asked it to do something I know how to do at work, but was too lazy to search my brain for the info.
Could you do, could you make those guys be at the beach working out?
How working out?
I don't know.
Just see what it says?
Yeah. But it needs to be the same robots.
Yeah. Let's see. Should take about 45 minutes for this to create the image. So
nice.
We got to talk about something while we're there. Just a reminder, this is a Sorare show.
Of course.
Andy, I'm going for the 5th streak this weekend in League One.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just have a PSG stack, or how are we doing that?
No PSG in season cards. I did use a Hakimi in one.
What's the what does the 5th streak pay?
$1,000.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because especially in MLS, There's going to be times here in the playoffs where streaks pay out more than the actual
Is that right? That makes sense because they said they were going to lower the. I specifically remember in the announcement they were like, and of course, prizes will be lowered because of fewer teams.
Right.
There. I was like, okay.
But then they're doubling some of the streaks.
Yeah.
Or all of them. I don't know. But yeah, like I saw a couple people were playing for the top streak, and it's like, yeah, that's worth more than first place for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you know what the fifth streak pays in rare? Because I'm playing limited.
For Ligoon?
Yeah.
I'm guessing $2,000.
4.
Oh, good Lord.
$4,000 is the fifth streak in Liga and Prem, Bundesliga, and La Liga.
Yeah. Are people hitting that?
No one.
No.
Nobody's hit it in Prem or Liga. I think a couple people have hit it in La Liga for limited, not rare. One person I think hit it in rare for La Liga, and then a bunch hit the Bundesliga 5X ones.
Yeah, they did.
Yorkie Will, did you enter League One midweek? If so, how'd it go? I got DNP'd from the Lille keeper. I smashed it, but my score keeps going down, and so I'm tilting my face off. But I'm currently 7th. Like I hit it with both of these lineups. This lineup was 4th, and I was flying, and literally Opta has just ripped money out of my hands, and now I'm 7th.
That's
I actually
nice
didn't play
lineup.
the Lille keeper. So yeah, I was not going to play because I wasn't sure about rotations and stuff, and I played and then hit it. Yeah. Oh, I like where this is going. It's made them cartoonish though. I want real robots.
It's not nearly as creepy as I thought it would be. Boro came 3rd, Division 2 MLS, $21.
I saw Quinny smashed it with an MLS stack or an NYCFC stack.
Yeah. I don't know. Did they have a mid in that lineup that did well?
He was the only guy who scored a goal.
Oh, okay. I thought that guy was a forward.
Oh, maybe. How about the face on this one?
Yeah, he's winking. Yeah, they do kind of look like swim caps. They have very large brains, I think.
6-pack abs.
Yeah. I like how it's like blurred out for like their crotch and below. Like had me worried there for a second.
Would you consider these robots naked?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think robots should wear clothes?
See, that's actually a great question. I think it depends on what their task is. If it's like a home robot, you know, like it's going to be like it's doing tasks around your house, you probably want it to feel a little more like homey, like a little more friendly, and you probably want clothes on them. You know, it's like, do you want your robot to look more like Baymax from Big Hero 6? Or do you want it to look more like, I don't know, any robot from any movie you've ever seen, Terminator? So I guess Terminator, they're like wearing clothes and stuff. But like, you know what I mean.
C-3PO didn't wear clothes.
True. And he was like a home assistant robot.
Right.
Yeah. But he had like some weird British voice, and everyone just assumed he was friendly.
Yorkie Will said, I consider my dog naked if she has no collar. With her collar, she is clothed.
I think if you shaved your dog, then it would be naked. And if you let its fur grow, then it's got clothes on.
Should I tell it that they should be wearing gym clothes or beach clothes? The one in the back has like a mole or a crest on his chin. Oh, he does have something.
It's like a port, you know, that's how he plugs in.
Right. Do we want the next one to be cartoonish or, you know, lifelike?
Yeah, tell it needs to be lifelike, and they need to be in beach clothes. I mean, you're at the beach. Because they're at the beach.
Just so we're clear. Oh, damn it. Let them wear Crocs.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm headed into the wrong stream. Bye, Laird. Oh, sorry, Sid. But probably.
Yorkie, I think if you have enough hair, then you are clothed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard disagree on that one.
He's also not a dog, so.
This is the perfect use of my monthly subscription. I pay for ChatGPT so I can do stuff like this.
Mm.
I need Sam Altman to hurry up on the image generations, though. Jeez.
Yeah, Laird wants more data centers and more processing power.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the end of us.
Are sheep clothed? Their wool is used to make clothes, so you could argue the wool counts as clothes.
That's a good point.
I'm not sure. That is a good question.
Laird, where do you draw the line, like, on laziness and like helpfulness of like AI stuff? Like, would you have an AI assistant in your house? Like, let's say cost doesn't matter. Like, it's free.
Yeah.
Since you live up near New York City, where everything's about to be free, you get your free AI robot assistant. Are we using them?
So I mostly use AI to make what I'm doing more efficient time-wise. It's not necessarily to like do something that I wouldn't do. It's just to do something that I would do just faster. If that makes sense.
Or better.
Sure. Sorry, this question is hurting my brain. I'm wearing clothes with a Halloween dog on. Doesn't that mean the dog is wearing me? I'm wearing clothes with a Halloween. I don't know.
So would you have a robot doing your laundry?
I mean, you could argue that I already have some sort of mechanical object doing my laundry for me.
Yeah.
But, I would happily, yeah. Yes, I would. Dobsy said this links back to one of my favorite Sorare moments where you two were looking up how a dog would wear pants.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I like that he considers that a Sorare moment. So I'm not going to give it away right yet, but I think, because the image is still creating, I think one of the robots now has hair on his head.
Nothing wrong with that.
Peak Sorare, except for Sid. Sid would have been out. Oh, wow.
What?
So our prompt said the robot should be lifelike. So maybe they like look at not like.
I like the one guy back there with just like with the one weight.
It's like a kettlebell, but with just one.
Yeah.
Thing.
What's he doing back there?
It's a grip exercise.
And it's the same. Why are they all the same guy?
Yeah.
It's like the same guy, different hair. Some of them have soccer ball heads. I would love to know like why these decisions were made.
Yeah. And who is this guy? Like, why was this face chosen?
He's just some random android guy that they created.
Yeah. Whoops, I didn't mean it actually.
Average white male. Yeah. I think you need to ask it to show you a picture.
Can Claude create images? No.
I guess not. They can just like view images.
Claude sucks, man. There's no right answer. Most people seem to lean towards the 4-leg option, since dogs are quadrupeds and use all 4 limbs for walking. But the 2-leg version has a certain absurd charm to it and mirrors how we dress as bipeds.
It's true.
Okay.
I think I do like the idea of them just like one leg at a time, and it's just 2 legs. Pulling them pants up to its waist.
Right.
Because you only want to cover up the bottom half, right?
Right. That's
all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing with my pants is I'm, covering up waist down.
Yeah.
If I wanted to wear a jumper or a jumpsuit, I would wear a jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm doing here.
Mm-mm. Nope. Anyway. I don't think I'm going to take the time to teach any of these AI models how to help me do Sorare lineups. Look at this. Anion already did it. He can send you your gallery in a CSV.
I'll talk to you on Discord later. Yeah, Laird, so I don't think that I think it's more for just like, I don't think it's really going to like help me or make things faster or anything, but it's more for like research type purposes. Like, hey, could it do this well? And then if it can do a good enough job, maybe for someone like Sean, who doesn't care about his limited lineups, could just like rip a button and be done with all of his limited lineups. Be like, hey, ChatGPT, do my limited lineups.
Does he use the suggest lineup button for those now?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I use it quite a bit on like classic, rare, and limited all-star lineups. Like I might make one good one, and then I'll just be like, whatever. Button, suggest for the rest.
I don't do that, but good luck. What do you think is going to happen next season with MLS? Do you think they'll keep the classic, or just force us into All-Star?
They are going to force them into All-Star, guaranteed. I don't see any way that they keep a MLS Classic division.
Agreed. Part of the reason I think they need to get rid of it is how absolutely atrocious the rewards are this time of year.
Yeah.
Like I saw and not that you should make decisions based off of these few people, but like the unique rewards are so bad. Like they're so bad. Like, hey, here's tier 1 unique. Insert guy who's literally never played before. He's on like my son's MLS next opponent. Was that
Behab or Pranksy that won the Red Bulls guy? And the Red Bulls are out of the playoffs, so they won a classic card of a guy.
Classic, yeah.
I think it was in your Discord that I saw it in.
I think it was Behab, because I think Pranksy didn't put a lineup in because he was like, I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
And Behab was like, see what you could have won?
Yeah. And I'll be honest, the guy's scores were decent, but I didn't know who it was.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't know who they are.
Oh, Machine Dean won a Ronald Donkor.
Oh, yeah.
Tier 1. That was the Red Bulls guy, I think, that I was thinking of. I mean, he's got an L. Is it L15 now or L20?
20.
I don't know.
It's
L15. He's got an L15 of 55.
Okay. Has he played 15 games or has he played?
I don't. How do I even look at that?
I don't know. I'm just putting in some missions stuff. Oh, Santa Maria plays tonight. Let's go. Anyway.
If he plays. Sorare will not want MLS cards farming all-star essence. Too many people will save essence for Euro season to come back. I don't know. I don't think they care.
I mean, it's what they do with J League and K League.
Yeah. I think they'll just tell you to go fuck.
Mm-hmm. And they'll have some special. Didn't they have one previously where like craft for half? And everyone's like, I'm going to hold my essence. And they're like, craft for half? And you were like, I'm going to craft right now.
Yeah.
And with
that was smart.
Yeah. I was saying to Keith yesterday, it might have been after the stream, but we've like long talked about how Sorare doesn't do enough to sell cards. And I feel like they've figured out how to do it now. From somebody who's added like 130 cards to their gallery in the last 4 weeks. I don't know if that's good or bad, but they figured it out all right. Off topic, were you able to enter the free-to-roll Rabid tourneys, Laird? I did enter. So I tried to enter one. This is an MFL thing, Andy. I tried to enter one with my main team, and I couldn't. And so I entered another team, won my first game, lost the second, and I didn't go back in today. Yeah, I just had other stuff going on.
Are you still enjoying MFL?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, genuinely.
Do you like it better than Sorare?
They're just different. Like they're very different products, and they kind of like scratch different itches. Yeah.
So is MFL something that I know you can win money on MFL, right?
Indirectly, but yeah.
Is MFL something that you can be like, I'm coming into it, and my plan is to win money, and win more money than I put on. I want to.
I mean, it just depends on what your like time frame is. So yeah, you can do it, but I think it's like the total wrong way to play it.
Okay, so the right way to play is to be a big loser, or what?
No, I just don't think I don't think it like it's a fun game to do. I look at it more as like a video game. Like it's a fun game to play of like acquiring players and clubs and trying to get them up and win as much as you can. And maybe because like I haven't tried to sell anything yet that I haven't thought of like the financial return. So that's why I'm not a good person to ask about it because I don't play it for like to make money. Like I like pay to play a fun game. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
If I sold everything I have right now, I probably am up from how much money I put into it, but I don't want to sell everything. I like what I have. Sid said his team makes 2,000 to 3,000 per season, but I don't know how much Sid is like put in for that.
I imagine that's like to yield something like that, you probably need.
And per season is like every 6 weeks.
Okay.
So can definitely plan a solid ROI. I'm sure you could. Like, I think you could. Like, I don't think I would find it as fun if I started to figure out like how do I make my money back? Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
And also, I started in March, and again, same as Sorare for years. Like, I haven't sold anything, so I'm like, am I making money? I don't know. Is it worth more than when I bought it? Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I just don't. It's just like I said, it's a totally different game. It would be the equivalent of me playing FIFA. It's just like I'm buying, and buying packs or coin, whatever the hell you buy on those things. And so it's like a break from fantasy.
Gotcha.
Which sounds weird because I realize fantasy is like a break from other things for other people, but
you know my take on MFL. I'll only get into MFL when they allow me to utilize Balco or some performance enhancing drugs company.
So it's funny that you say this because they have this tournament going on. That's what they were asking about, called Rabid Play, where like you get bonus points for fouls, for like committing fouls and yellow cards and stuff. And your player gets like better and better the worse they are in the game. It's not shitulars, but like literally you want people to like stab somebody.
Get a red card, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's like Football Manager. Do you ever play Football Manager?
I have played it very little, but I own, I don't know, a couple different years worth of Football Manager.
So I never played Football Manager. I know what Football Manager is, and it was just never something I was interested in. And then MFL people were like, yeah, it's just like Football Manager. And I'm like, that's not selling me. And then when I like got into it, I like it more than Football Manager because like every club is like owned by somebody else. So you're like competing against another human. You're not like, oh, here's Erling Haaland playing for New York City FC. You know, it's just
they don't have any like robot teams. No.
Not in like the regular leagues. No.
I think that's a thing is that Podium where they have some teams that are just like
zombie teams. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Those are just basically like teams that aren't being run by somebody.
Okay.
And losing to them is the most infuriating thing on earth.
Right.
Yorkie Will said, I play a lot of FM and it's nothing like it at all. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't. I just know that there are a lot of similarities in terms of it being like a football management game where you.
Well, it's a simulation game, right?
What's that?
It's a simulation game. That's why they're considered to be,
similar. Simulation based off of your decisions of tactics and formations and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and just player acquisitions.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with your results. If you buy good players, you'll get good results.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowhere near as in depth, which might, I assume that's true, but also like I think Football Manager is too deep for most people.
I think that was the issue why I never like overcame the hurdle of like really getting into Football Manager was, I was just trying to figure like I was just trying to like dip my feet into a game, and it was just so dense that it was like I was spending a lot of time trying to like optimize different things, and I just wanted to I just needed to play.
Yeah.
Like imagine a game like I don't play, but I know a couple of people that do play Out of the Park Baseball. It's the same thing, but it's a simulation game for baseball. And I think it's basically a Football Manager clone for baseball, right?
Like officially licensed?
Yeah, I think so. And like that game actually sounds appealing to me because it's like, like how many different like how much depth could a game like that possibly have? I mean, it's probably really deep. But
the thing with MFL for me is like on the depth thing is just you can go really deep, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
And yeah. Have you seen like the photorealistic players yet? Have I showed you those, or have you seen them?
I think I have maybe, but show them to me.
Because they used to be cartoons, and then they changed them to these photorealistic, and they like these are just AI generated people.
I think I hate that.
It's like it still gets to me that like these are not actual human beings.
Yeah, I would rather John Byrne just to be like some little cartoon guy with a mustache and I don't know, goofy hairdo.
Yeah, I might have a picture of, because I think I had Byrne before they switched over. So the other fun thing that ended up not happening on MFL, so like some of the cartoons were like way different than how do I politically correctly say this? There were just some odd choices in terms of like race versus country. And so I had can I find this guy? Where is he? I had this. Oh, here we go. Hold This guy.
You had a white guy from Nigeria. You can say that.
That's actually exactly what it was. So I think when they announced that they were doing the photorealistic stuff, they were just going to have like photorealistic versions of the cartoons. And it was like, oh, wow. And then it turned out they were very much not that. And so like, this is my Nigerian left back originally. And then this is him now. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't look anything alike.
It's nuts to like look at these and like, these are just not real people. Also with MFL, every team is someone, every deal involves another person. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, that's what I like about it, is that you're like competing against other people, like actual people. And
that's interesting though. Decisions. That's interesting though, because it's also like a hindrance too. It's like, to get a deal done, I've got to deal with another human being. And it's like, that's why Sean likes football.fun so much, is because he doesn't have to deal with other humans. If he wants to make a trade or if he wants to sell somebody, it's just into a liquidity pool. Yeah. He doesn't have to deal with a human.
Yeah, I tend not to acquire players like that. So like I don't negotiate with people at all.
Ooh. You don't negotiate with people at all. Most people don't negotiate with terrorists, but you don't negotiate with people at all.
I haven't ever. That's not true. I've negotiated one deal before on MFL. And basically it was somebody coming to me and they were like, hey, do you want to do this deal? And I was like, sure. And we just did it. And I've never done a deal since then. I just buy everything in packs. And yeah, that's the other thing. They have packs.
So I do like packs.
Yeah.
I do like a pack.
Yeah. I got Jimmer to sign up and he bought a bunch of players and I think he played for like a week and he was like, it's not for me. Which I get. I didn't think this game was for me either until I started playing it. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. I think
funny, JPS, a white Jamaican guy, and everybody thought he was just trolling.
That is pretty funny. I think I probably, well, that's not true. I was going to say, I think I spend more time on MFL, but I don't. But I think part of it is because some things on Sorare just take so long.
Like lineups.
Right. Do you think if a third party, like if another company came out with a lineup builder, you would use it?
Yeah, probably.
What if there was no export button?
Then no. I don't need to take longer on lineups.
What in a lineup builder would you want that's not on Sorare other than odds?
Great question. It would probably just be odds or the ability to optimize arena lineups. Like a button, like a suggest lineup for arena would be nice. Tends to be where I waste and spend a lot of time. I'm trying to play less arena, to be honest.
Just because of the time?
The time, and I think it's gotten pretty hard.
I agree. It's gotten a lot harder.
So I've had better results playing All-Star and prioritizing my good players in All-Star. So
even though you literally said like 20 minutes ago that you just suggest lineups and move on.
No. I usually set one good All-Star lineup for each scarcity, and then I suggest the rest.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Come on now. I mean, I don't have enough good cards for me to set 4 good All-Star lineups. I usually only have good enough cards with good enough matchups for like one really good one.
That's fair.
The rest of my cards are getting used as classic cards in season lineups or just being used elsewhere, champion or something.
If the perfect AI lineup builder would exist, wouldn't the game be ruined because everyone would use it? I think that assumes everybody has the same cards, though. And we don't. It doesn't have to be an AI lineup builder either. unless you were just trying to get us back on topic.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The game now is really freaking hard. And I've seen lots of people discussing a couple of topics that we've talked about for ages, both DNPs, which I won't open that can of worms, but divisions is the other one. Sean if Sean gets the opportunity to talk about divisions, he'll bring it up. And I think I'm with him. For the most part, I'm fine. Just scrap them. Divisions suck.
So I think it's a little bit of spite, but I think they're fine.
You like getting a DMP and then getting relegated?
I think it's just a product of the game, and I don't think that's
part of the game. You're a part of the game guy.
I think relegations are a part of the game. Yeah,
just like DMP. Well, I think they kind of go hand in hand, right?
They might.
Yeah,
but I think I'm more pro figuring out how to get rid of DNPs than I am just getting rid of divisions. There was I don't know if he meant for me to share it, but I'm going to. But someone shared with me, I think it was this past week, maybe it was the midweek, I don't know, that whatever competition, like maybe it was All-Star, that there were fewer people in Rare D1 than there were in Super Rare. And he was like, supposedly we all play Super Rare because you're competing against fewer people, but you're now competing against more people than in Division 1 in Rare. And I was like, interesting. But like I had my challenger lineup last week when I was in first in Division 2 would have been like fourth in Division 1 or something like that. I don't know. I think you should just compete where you are and try to get to Division 1. And part of the game is trying to get to Division 1. And if you get relegated, then you need to get back in Division 1. But I appreciate all of the OGs, like if you have the highest score, you should win it. But also that makes me feel like, oh, if you're first in champ and that's the highest score in All-Star, like, oh yeah, you win All-Star too. It's like, it doesn't work that way. You're not competing.
It also like prevents people from wanting to buy cards. Like, how's West Ham doing this year? Not great, right? I kind of think it'd be fun to have a West Ham Premier League stack, but it means I would either have to buy other cards to get to Division 1 or just keep running it every week and just be in the bottom division. And then when they finally have a good week, I'm in Division 4, ready to win my $12.
So I would argue that that's the laziest possible way to play, and that you should be penalized for that. Buying a stack and being like, boy, I hope this hits one day.
Hey, you know what? It's better than not buying cards.
Yeah, I just don't think. I think more people are buying cards to try to get to D1 than they are not buying cards because of divisions.
No, people are buying cards to compete and to win. They're not buying cards to rise through the ranks and try to become the Division 1 master. No, they're trying to win money.
I'm saying, like, I don't think people will spend more money if they scrap divisions. Because you buy your West Ham stack and now you don't do anything. Because you're like, oh, I'll just wait till it hits.
It's not true. I'll buy my West Ham stack and I'll be like, fuck, this ain't good enough. Maybe I ought to buy a little Jack Grealish to go with it.
I don't see why divisions change that thought. Like if you're losing in Division 3 or losing in a no division competition.
Yeah. I think you're wrong on this.
That's fair. If Pro Rel wasn't every game week, then divisions could potentially work. But in the current format, they suck. DNPs have too much of an impact. I actually think promotion relegation every game week works. Just not like, I think it's okay to get promoted and relegated each game week, but I don't think your score from that game week should determine it. If that makes sense. Like your last 5 average or whatever it is. Like, I think people have mentioned that, or your 5 last scores. Like, I don't think just one week should determine it, but I do think you should move up and down each week.
How would you determine the last 5 if you're submitting 4 lineups?
I don't know. Well, it's one entry, right? So it just follows that entry. Like your team A in Premier
Oh,
League.
good God. Oh, I better put my good lineup in Team A so I can get my score up so I don't get relegated. Come on.
Well, don't you put your top team in Division 1 or whatever it is? And then you play your top players in
Yeah,
Division
but it becomes a problem when you have, oh, I've got 2 teams in Division 1. Oh, but this one's got a lower L5 or L5, so I better make sure I get the score up on that one, and then you get a DMP in the other one, you get relegated in that one. So I don't know. That just sounds like a nightmare.
I guess. But yeah, I very rarely see people who join the platform in the last year or two say that divisions are bad.
Loser mentality, man. Loser mentality.
I think it's an OG loser mentality. That's all. Halligan said an L5 average would just mean even more Bayern PSG type teams in D1. But isn't that what's supposed to be in D1? So Andy can play his West Ham stack in D3? Win his $12.
Yeah. It'll be safe to play my team in D3.
Isn't that what the game is?
No, it's spend as little as you can and win the most you possibly can. Duh. This isn't MFL, Laird. Come on.
Yorkie Will said, I like divisions and I've been relegated so much recently. I guess I just don't.
You guys just you're like, I just don't look at it or something.
I literally, like, if I have a Division 2 lineup, I don't look at Division 1 at all. So I'm oblivious to what I'm not winning.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, I'm not like cucking over here at the D1s.
You sound like you're cucking. Obviously said it's kind of annoying when you could place higher in the division above, but that's the game. But also, like, when you score higher in the division below, or when you're in the division higher and somebody if you're in Division 1, somebody scores more in Division 2, you're like, divisions are all right.
Yeah. We never needed them before. Why do we need them now?
Yeah, I mean, the site was going under before, so like there are a lot of things we didn't need.
Oh, that's not divisions save the game.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying we didn't need them before. Like, there's a lot of things that we didn't need before that we had. That did we need? Never mind.
What if there were no divisions for in season?
It's funny because I think streaks make it less necessary.
Yeah,
excuse me. Streaks make getting rid of divisions less necessary. Like, I don't think you need to get rid of divisions because of streaks.
I hear you there.
Yeah, that's all. We've never had as many cards before. We already have 750 Rashford in-season cards. Is that right? Holy moly. That's great. Maybe. So the next on the sale right now is $7.96. Oops. Can be yours for $38.74 with my market credits. You think we run out of limited cards this year?
No. I'm sure they've got this all figured out, planned out.
That's a lot. 67 rares. 8 super rares from Rashford already taken. Anyway. Hashtag win once for D1. Hashtag win pipe for D2. What's that? Hashtag win 3 times for D3. Is that the amount sold or just a serial number? I was just looking here now. 771 Rashford limiteds and 67 rares. So yeah. Did you see are you familiar with Torque? He's like a French streamer. He's done Sorare content for years.
I don't how do you spell it?
Thork.
Oh,
Thork, if you will.
Yeah, you mean Thork. Yeah. I know Thork.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, you tricked me.
Tweeted today that Thork left Sorare and then came back and bought a bunch of classic rares. and tweeted today that they're all on the market because he's not winning anything and it's boring.
Mm-hmm.
And he made some comment
isn't he like the big Sorare like voice like on the Sorare channel? Like, yeah, right. Okay.
But so he tweeted this whole thing of basically like he thought he could recreate his old Sorare experience. And now the funny line for me was like, he goes through all this and he's like, and now I'm completely stuck when it comes to creating content. It's like, no shit. But anyway,
Mike said Euro Sean. Better. He's French Sean.
Mike is not the first person to say that.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah. But anyway, but he was like, he feels like it's too late. So it says, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't feel like diving into a big limited gallery build to play the in-season and streaks. It's too late for me to do that now. And it comes with too many downsides, like no more 5X streaks. All my slots are in D3 and the cards I buy will be behind in XP compared to my competitors. And I read that and I was like, I literally did a show yesterday or 2 days ago that was like, it's never too late to play.
Welcome to the party, pal. We've been doing this for it's been like this.
But it's not remotely too late. Like that's what gets me.
Yeah.
Like it's not for how much money you can make on streaks, which the whole cards are behind on XP. Like you can get the cards you need up quickly. And it was just like, I literally started 2 new competitions like in the last 3 weeks and have made my money back on 2 of them.
Yeah.
All these points he makes have nothing to do with streaks except the 5X.
Yeah, and it's like that was pretty clearly a promo that they ran for a set period of time.
Mm-hmm.
And cards were priced at the time with that in mind. You can go buy the cards now for,
right. It's exactly what
half the cost or
cards
less.
Cards are 4 to 5 times cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Yeah, I just like, and the number of people who are starting now, like it's October 30th. Like it's not March. Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. And the fact
if you bought them in March, they would be priced like they were in March.
Right. But I kind of want to just reply back and be like, I don't like, how is it too late? If you can win. And I realize like saying, so I think saying just hit the 5th streak is the same as like #win once. But I think that's what people, if I just win, then I'll make all my money back. But like $4,000 is the top streak in rare. If you like, you can make many lineups for way less than $4,000 that over the course of the season should be able to get there. And I don't know. I was just like, it was wild to me to like see this, but while reading it, and it was like, I came back to Sorare. Now this is a Grok translation. It said, I came back to play Sorare with the sole goal of having fun without any hope of profitability. So I figured I could enjoy myself in classic rare, but that's not really the case at all. And it was like, yeah, it's really hard to win in classic rare, especially when you're like coming back and having to buy new classic rares off the market.
Was he playing like, what was he playing, Champion?
So he posted a screenshot of like the cards on sale. And so, yeah, it's like Dean Henderson, Middlestat, Gyökeres, Alvarez. So this looks like Champ, although I don't know where this Tavernier came from. So it's like, and Osora, Trinket, I don't know what he was playing. I don't know. But I just was like, it was just funny that happened because literally it was my Sorare. That's what it was. Literally my Sorare stream on Monday. And not to say that he watches it, but like, it's so clear that you can start Sorare at so many different points in like the new Sorare 26. And this is still so early in the season. We're so early, Andy.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If I were going to play or give advice to a new person playing Sorare, the last place I would probably tell them to start, Champion Rare Classic. It's just a weird place. Just go play in season, right? Or if you like MLS, go play MLS something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I literally am playing League On, and by October, like I'm competing for the 5th streak, like this weekend.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
Do you have all 4 lineups? Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
They give you 4 cracks at it. You take 4 cracks at it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so this midweek I had 2 that hit the 4th streak, and I was like, give me something else. Let me get a little something else.
I think I recently hit the MLS 5th streak. I think I had 2 lineups that hit the 5th streak.
That's awesome.
The same game week.
Same game week. Yeah.
One won like $20, and I think the other one won like Essence.
Because that weekend was like super high scoring, wasn't it? Yeah,
it was. It was.
Yep. But yeah, this wasn't like to crap on Torque, but like the whole like it's too late. I was like, it is not. It is absolutely not too late. I went into La Liga because I wanted the Mbappe special card. Now I have the Smashers with an eye on streaks. Yeah. Like I don't think we all used to play for the threshold. Like plenty of us did. I think Torque had like a monster gallery for a while too, like before he left the first time.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was ever like playing for the threshold, but so much of the game is just playing against the number now.
Yeah, it's weird though, because like threshold players were like people playing with the cheapest possible cards trying to get their 0.02 ETH.
Yeah.
But streaks is different because streaks
right.
you want good fucking cards.
Mm-hmm,
you want the best cards. If you can, you want the best cards to win your streaks.
Yeah.
Because it goes 2 ways there. It's like, yeah, you can win your streak money, but you can also go win leaderboard money too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just did. You finished 7th and won $100 and something plus your 200 for the streak.
I was 4th for winning much more.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Good old
Cap 2 ETH, we were playing for $5 then too. No, we were playing for like, I mean, they had to peg it to the dollar because they were giving out way too much ETH.
Yeah, there was a time where they were giving out way too much money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there was a time where it wasn't capped either. It was all-star, global all-star.
With a common
thresholds. Card. Yeah, with a common card. But the common card was kind of I didn't like using the common card though. Because it was worth half the points. Just go play a regular card and guarantee that you get your money.
I always just hated it because I never had the the Allison common that everybody used.
Yeah. Or the $600 you needed for a I don't know, Ortwind Wolf or something.
I'll show you exactly the card that I bought. I'm almost certain this is the first goalie I ever bought.
It wasn't was it a Go Hatana or no? You got
I got a Go Hatano as a referral reward.
Yeah,
thought I won the lottery.
Did you buy Brad Guzan?
Of course.
Yeah.
Did I still have it? But
no, it was this guy. My advice, right?
It was everybody's. It was this guy, Masaki Higashiguchi. I spent, oh my God, $945 for this guy.
Yeah.
Now, if I had Sorare data still, I would show you that I actually won a ton with this card.
Right.
But I can't. But yeah, $945 for this. Honestly, I thought I spent like $600 and I was embarrassed about that. It was 50% more. Oh.
Different times, Laird. They were different
times. It was.
Yeah.
Anyway, that card
was back before. Just to wrap this whole baby up. That was back before AI even existed.
True.
Yeah, us boomers over here, we've been playing Sorare before AI.
Is the game easier or harder now with AI?
Well, it's harder now because there's so much crap to think about. Before it was just like, all right, submit your 6 lineups. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Wrapped up. There it is.
Back in my day. Back in my day. That's what Dork's saying. Back in my day.
Do you think he saw the Instagram post that said like thresholds are back and he was like, okay, I'm back?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. But again, I'm not like making fun of him. I'm just like, this is agree. Like I could have told you when you came back playing Classic Rare was not going to be fun, but also it's not too late to start playing. That's all. Thanks everyone for coming. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. If you want to support the content any further, patreon.com/AndrewMLaird. Don't worry, Andy gets none of that money. So one
don't need
left ham stack.
Don't need it.
Don't.
Don't need it. Don't want it.
Don't want it. There it is. Thanks everyone. Make sure you get outside.
Welcome to the SorareAndrews show, where we talk fantasy football, but you never know. We'll start with the game, but we'll soon go astray on topic discussions that's replay. We'll analyze the teams, the formation and goals, but in no time we'll dive scenes you want to roll, talking about our favorite moves and the shows we've seen, our opinions aloud, and our voices on me. It's the SorareAndrews show. Anything goes, from fan football to rock and roll. We may start with the pitch, but it's just a small part. We'll venture off topic, let the conversation spark. It's the SorareAndrews